Pulls up to the spot by Tosh with 2 drops. Puts the code in, the gate opens up, and inside are 2 niggas standing there with ski masks on and guns. Bitch nigga, get the fuck out the van. Hurry the fuck up. One of them standing in front of the van, his weapon pointed at Benny through the windshield. The second one standing right by the driver's side window, tapping on the glass with his weapon. Get your bitch ass out right now, motherfucker. It's only money. Hurry the fuck up. Benny has his weapon, but it's on the passenger side seat. No way he could reach over and get it and get a shot off. So he steps out of the vehicle. And as he's stepping out, the dude says, motherfucker, it's just money. You niggas got plenty of money. Then pistol whipping him in the head 3 times, knocking him to the ground. They hop inside of his fucking work van and back out of there. In the process of leaving, they roll over his fucking right arm, breaking it. The pain of that van rolling over his arm wakes him back up. He's screaming, stands up to his feet, and now struggling to get inside the barroom. And when he walks inside, he finds Tasha inside the bar, laying on the ground, half of her face smashed in, blood gushing out of her eyes and nose, her lips split wide open, teeth broken, eyeballs swollen to the point that she's unrecognizable. So he quickly walks into Tasha's office, searching for her cell phone, finds it, sends a text message out to everyone. Now switch from there to the middle section of the wall. Nakamichi and Megatron are on I-10 having an argument. Megatron wants him to get out of the game and she wants him to move to California. She's found some great hotel deals that she wants to buy. She's telling him, listen, we've made enough money to where we can buy these hotels and just chill. None of this nigga bullshit, none of this gangster shit. We ain't gotta do none of this. We could just let it go and let it all be. He's in the process of explaining to her that he can't do that, and she knows he can't do that. He explained all of that to her before they started this. She knows the limitations of what he can and cannot do, and so she punches him in the fucking jaw while they're driving. Megatron all the while knowing that there is no way on the planet that he would ever hit her back, so she just took out her frustration and punched the shit out of him. Now the argument intensifies. Nakamichi saying, you know what? Every time you get on your fucking period, you start acting crazy. I can always tell when your cycle is coming, because you lose your fucking mind. Why in the fuck are you punching me while I'm driving? What if you knocked me the fuck out while I'm behind the wheel? What we gonna do then? We gonna drive off the fucking road and we gonna die, babe. Why would you do some shit like that? That's the craziest shit that I seen you do in a long fucking time. Now, as he's fussing at her, she's looking down at her cell phone and says, turn around right now. What? What, he says? Turn the fucking car around right now. It's Benny. She holds the phone up to his face, displaying this image of Benny with blood pouring from his head. And when I tell you, he goes crazy. He goes absolutely crazy. He whips the wheel of that vehicle to the left, goes down into the median, taps the brakes, spins the Hummer, hits the gas, and takes back off flying onto the other side of the interstate, speeding, going 110 miles an hour. While he's driving, Megatron calls Tasha's cell phone where the text message came from, and Benny tells her the bad news. So she hangs up and calls Romanian Bob, a 6'6" Romanian doctor who used to be a rugby player. Tells him the address to the bar and says, I need you to go there right now. Then she hangs up the phone, calls Benny back saying, hey, have you called an ambulance yet? He says, no, I hadn't called them yet, but if we can't get somebody here, I really need to because she's not doing too well. Megatron tells him that Bob will be there in a few minutes and he'll probably beat the ambulance, so just hold tight and keep her awake. Now understand, they're 40 minutes out from New Orleans without traffic. With traffic, they're an hour to an hour and a half away. So now Megatron gets to working on Nakamichi, trying to calm him down and to get him to slow down. She says, babe, I don't think we're going to make it there in time. There's nothing we can do to make it there quickly, but we do need to get there. I'm going to need you to slow down. He ignores her. She says it to him again. She repositions her body in the seat, leaning over the armrest, speaking right into his ear. She says, baby, listen to me. I know you're there. I need you to slow down. We can't help anybody If we're dead, slow it down. We'll get there when we get there. Bob is on the way. Slow it down. If you're worried, I'll call Benny and put him on a speakerphone. So she grabs his phone, calls Benny, putting him on a Bluetooth speaker, and starts to question Benny. How's she doing, Benny? His response is, she's not doing too well. I'm about to call an ambulance. And stay with her until Bob gets there. Don't leave her side until Bob gets there. A few minutes later, we're still on the phone when Bob arrives. And that's when Benny goes into the office and explains what happened. He explains to them how the robbery went down, but he says, man, these guys didn't sound right. It sounded like they were trying to talk American, but they had some kind of foreign accent like a Jamaican or a Haitian, but they were trying to disguise it. Now pause right there and cut back over to me and Unc. We're both sitting on a plane. I'm sitting by the window, he's sitting by the window 3 seats ahead of me. As that plane is landing, the cell phone signal starts to kick in, and our phones blow the fuck up. I'm sitting there looking at my phone, peeking around the seat, trying to see if Unc is getting the same thing when he raises his phone in the air, signaling to me that he's seeing it too. Understand, all hell is breaking loose. Imagine you're on a plane during the process of landing and your phone is constantly dinging and vibrating and dinging and vibrating. Hundreds of messages per minute. So many things for you to try and decipher and understand. Location times, codes, people moving from here to there. It was madness. When we're finally off the plane, I go get the rental car, circle back to the pickup area, pick up Unc. We pull into the parking lot of the airport, and he's like, nigga, somebody done fucked up, and now the gates of hell done open up.